Hey, what's going on, my friends? It's me, it's Ken. We are at New York Comic-Con for 2023. We're in the Artist Alley, and we're going to talk to the guys behind Planet Atmos. That's fascinating. So Richard is going to talk to us, and Tommy Lee Edwards is going to talk to us all about it from Artist Alley. What's up, Richard? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
Good. So tell me, what is Planet Atmos? And Tommy, when you feel like chiming in too, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
I was teasing him about the Tommy Lee reference, and I got
like I said,
zapped
he was in
back.
Black 1, 2, and 3, and is very well known for hunting Harrison Ford in The Fugitive.
See, everybody's got the jokes.
Yeah.
So, Richard,
well, we're here in New York. I mean, we gotta have some jokes.
You got to. So tell me all about this. What is it?
Yeah, so we're a studio. We produce both comics and video games, and we're actually here to show off our very first print edition release of our comic series, Exordium, which is helmed by this man right here, Tommy Lee Edwards. Sweet.
So this collects the first 3 chapters of the book, and in trade paperback form, and then at the end we have concept art, and as my job as creative director for the company is coming up with the way everything's going to look. So not only for the comic, but the game, and any animation, the branding, all that kind of stuff, all also feel like it's in the same world. So basically, like, we're creating a comic. The comic's not an adaptation of the game. You know, the comic is created in conjunction with the game, so they influence each other constantly. It's the kind of thing where it's tough, man, but we're able to. We're making it all the same
You both
time.
strike me as up for the challenge.
Well,
Yeah.
here it is, right? Sometimes you have like comic book the game, or you have game based on comic book, and everything's always a bolt-on. And as we were developing, as we came up with the idea, so you can see that.
So now let's look at the game. Yeah,
So this is a preliminary demo of XOGP, our upcoming competitive racing game.
And Richard's gonna show us a little bit about
Now the suit designs here you're going to see are they're awfully similar because these are the ones that Tommy's designed, right?
So we got a lot of placeholder as what we call gray boxing.
We've gray boxed the game.
The graphics are amazing.
Well, this is just an alpha. This is a pre-alpha, so we're not actually finished the build yet. As you can see, we're still missing a lot of details in the game. It is a competitive racing game, but XOGP this game is actually the racing that is featured in the books that Tommy is leading. So the way, as I mentioned, we're not really into making video game edition of the comic or comic edition of a video game. As Tommy mentioned, we're building these stories in tandem. They build together because some elements of storytelling are better told through the medium of comics or books or film. Other aspects of experience, competition, we know that we're outlining those elements within the comic, but to bring it to life, what better avenue than a game? And honestly, as somebody who's been around the space a little bit, like I've been around competitive esports in that area, story Bibles make and break our ability to understand what the heck's going on in the game, and we love to fill in these spaces. It's how we love to chirp at one another. And quite frankly, I can't imagine a better version of a story Bible than a full comic series led by Tommy.
Right.
As you can tell, Richard has played this before.
I was gonna say he's making it look incredibly easy.
Well, here's the thing: when
Don't
you're
let me play this.
when you're the
I usually press start and crash immediately.
So I had actually told my team when I joined Atmos Labs, because I head up marketing, I said I have one great fear / pet peeve, and it's when the marketing people can't play the damn game. So I have so my basic personal requirement is that I have to be the fastest racer at the company, and I have to be able to beat the developers at their own design. Otherwise, what's going to happen? We're going to be announcing this game, having competitions when we launch our competitive league, and the marketing guy's got to tell you how fun it is, and I've never played it, I've never gotten good at it. Like, that's how you know not to believe someone.
Cool. So now tell me, this is the first New York Comic-Con for the team then?
As a team, yes.
As a team?
Yeah, I've been coming to this show for 20 years.
And you're all involved as well.
Yeah.
Tell me what you guys do.
I'm on the marketing.
Marketing, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. We're going to look at some of the other artwork that's here before we wrap this one up, because I think I got a good idea of it all.
So this is my art here. Let me move this. And this is stuff I did for the game, and now this is, and then we've got this print here, which is a combination of me, Matteo Scalera, Peach Momoko, Dave Johnson, all art that's featured in the comic that's drawn by Andrea Kuki.
And this is the actual comic, sorry.
Yeah, and this is issue 1, single edition, and then of course the trade paperback.
Very
But
cool.
as Tommy mentioned, he's very modest about things. Let me just tell you one thing. So Tommy's really modest about this all, but as somebody who's come into the space, like I was more of a, like I can't say objectively I was a bit of a Tommy fan mark. So when I first started working with him, it was a little bit awkward because it's kind of like, you know, look, it would be like if you're a Knicks fan and you meet Ewing the first time, like how do you not kind of mark out and act like a bit of a bozo? Like I can't not do that, right? But what Tommy's done has been really amazing because, again, when you come out of the game space, there's so much work where things are kind of done as attachments, it's just a bolt on, and we wanted something more genuine. And working with him has been awesome because he's kind of put together this like all-star cast for us. Like the fact that I've got Peach Momoko, Matteo Scalera, Dave Johnson, and Tommy Lee Edwards covers alone on just one issue is pretty wild. As just a fan, as just somebody who's a fan of the trade, right? It also helps that everything's pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Design.
Richard, thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate the time. Tommy Lee, great to meet you. Loved you last time around with the crew. Sorry. Good-natured dudes. Planet Atmos, man. I'm gonna get in my ship and head back to Earth and New York Comic-Con Artist Alley. Hey, so listen, y'all, you know the drill. This is how we do it. We click subscribe to the channel. We click the notification bell, and we like and leave a comment on the video. Your humble host, Ken Pierce. Piercing Metal signing out. Cheers.